Beyond ATC connected.
level 050. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Foxtrot. Manchester Airport information Foxtrot. 1845 Zulu. Wind 285 at 4. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 19er. Dew point 12. QNH1017. VFR conditions. Landing runway 23 right. Departing runways 23 left, 23 right. Transition level 050. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Foxtrot. Manchester Airport information Foxtrot. 1845 Zulu. Wind 285 at 4. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 19er. Dew point 12. QNH1017. VFR conditions. Landing runway 23 right. Departing runways 23 left, 23 right. Transition level 050. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Foxtrot.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, Manchester delivery. Thanks for Foxtrot. Expect runway 23 left, Samba 1 Yankee departure. Squawk 1446.
Samba 1 Yankee departure. Squawk 1446. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for push or start. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for push or start.
EZ57 Bravo Delta, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Basel Mulhouse Freiburg Airport.
EZ57 Bravo Delta, Manchester delivery. Expect runway 23 left, Listo 2 Yankee departure. Squawk 6612.
Listo 2 Yankee departure. Squawk 6612. EZ57 Bravo Delta.
EZ57 Bravo Delta, read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.855 when ready. EZ57 Bravo Delta.
EZ54 Bravo Zulu, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Ruzine Airport. EZ5 for Bravo Zulu, Manchester delivery. Expect runway 23 left, Listo 2 Yankee departure. Squawk 2263. Listo 2 Yankee departure. Squawk 2263. EZ54 Bravo Zulu. EZ5 for Bravo Zulu. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for push or start. Ground 121.855 when ready. EZ54 Bravo Zulu. All aircraft be advised information Gulf now current. QNH1017.
Boarding completed.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, Manchester ground, pushback approved. Face southwest. Negative, face southwest.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Swiss 357 Kilo, Gate 22, request pushback and engine start. Greenstone 18 Mike Whiskey, ramp 5 taxi via Bravo Delta, Bravo, Kilo, Juliet, Juliet Foxtrot, Juliet Echo.
Ramp 5 via Bravo Delta, Bravo, Kilo, Juliet, Juliet Foxtrot, Juliet Echo, Greenstone 18 Mike Whiskey.
Swiss 357 Kilo, Manchester ground, pushback approved. face west.
Pushback upper weight, face west, Swiss 357 kilo.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Swiss 357 kilo, ready to taxi to the active.
Swiss 357 kilo, runway 23 left taxi via Romeo, November Charlie, Echo, Lima, Pupper, Delta Zulu, Tango. Hold short runway 23 right.
Runway 23 left taxi via Romeo, November Charlie, Echo, Lima, Papa, Delta Zulu, Tango. Hold short runway 23 right, Swiss 357 kilo.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, runway 23 left taxi via Golf, Hotel. Hold short runway 23 right. Swiss 357 Kilo, cross runway 23 right at Delta Zulu. Continue taxi via Pupper, Delta Zulu, Tango.
Cross runway 23 right at Delta Zulu. Continue taxi via Papa, Delta Zulu, Tango, Swiss 357 Kilo.
Swiss 357 Kilo, contact Manchester Tower 119.405.
Contact Tower 119.405, Swiss 357 Kilo, have a good evening.
Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu, at ramp 51, request pushback and engine start.
Ryanair 7 for Victor Zulu, Manchester ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast, Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, cross runway 23 right at Hotel. Continue taxi via Hotel, Hotel Zulu, Victor, Tango. Negative, cross runway 23 right at Hotel and continue taxi via Hotel, Hotel Zulu, Victor, Tango. Negative, cross runway 23 right at Hotel.
Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu, request taxi to the active.
Ryanair 7 for Victor Zulu, runway 23 right taxi via Golf, Juliet.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 23 right via Golf, Juliet, Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu.
Ryanair 7 for Victor Zulu, contact Manchester Tower 118.63.
Contact Tower 118.63, Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu. Have a good evening.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact Manchester Tower 119 decimal for 05, bye-bye. Negative, tower on 119 decimal for 05. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, Manchester Tower, wind 285 at 3 runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact Scottish Control 134 decimal 43. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact Scottish Control 134 decimal 43. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, Scottish Control, identified, climb to flight level 100. Be advised information hotel now current. QNH1017. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact London Control 118.775. Negative, London Control 1118.775.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, London Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 190. Flyer 303, contact London Control 118.475.
Center on 118.475, Flyer 303.
EC649 Hotel, Sosnovskoye 1, runway 25. Report ready for descent.
Sosnovskoye 1, runway 25, ready for descent. EG649 Hotel.
EC649 Hotel, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, EG649 Hotel.
IZ927 Juliet, contact Scottish Control 119.875. Center on 119.875, EZ927 Juliet. Gemstone 38 Alpha Papa, bug up 1 Sierra, runway 20. Report ready for descent.
Bug 1 Sierra, runway 20, ready for descent. Gemstone 38 Alpha Papa.
Gemstone 38 Alpha Papa, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Gemstone 38 Alpha Papa.
Ryanair 76 Quebec Charlie, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, Ryanair 76 Quebec Charlie.
Greenstone 49 Bravo Golf, contact Belfast approach 130.85.
Contact Belfast approach 130.85, Greenstone for 9 Bravo Golf.
Ryanair 3 Bravo Golf, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Temperature 21, 2.14, QNH1018. VFR conditions. Landing runway 27 left. Departing runway 27 right. Transition level 060. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Heathrow. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha. Heathrow Airport information Alpha. 1930 Zulu. Wind 235 at Nina. Visibility 10 miles or more. Temperature 21. 2.14. QNH1018. VFR conditions. Landing runway 27 left. Departing run...
London Control, Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu, through flight level 0906 for flight level 120. Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu, London Control, identified, climb to flight level 240. Climb to flight level 240, Ryanair 74 Victor Zulu. Ryanair 99 Hotel Mike, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, Ryanair 99 Hotel Mike.
London Control, Swiss 357 Kilo, good evening, talk flight level 183 for flight level 190.
Swiss 357 Kilo, London Control, good evening, radar contact, climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, Swiss 357 Kilo.
EC30 Whiskey Mike, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, EZ30 Whiskey Mike.
Gemstone 86 Romeo Delta, contact London Control 118.475, bye-bye.
Center on 118.475, Gemstone 86 Romeo Delta. London Control, Easy 970 Bravo, good evening, flight level 380.
Shamrock 27 Tango, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1017. Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1017, Shamrock 27 Tango. EC6560, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, EZ6560.
EC970 Bravo, London Control, radar contact. EC6560, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, EZ6560.
AC428 Romeo, London Control, expect Listo 1 Lima, runway 22.
Expect Listo 1 Lima, runway 22, EZ428 Romeo.
AC95 X-Ray Bravo, contact London Control 118.475.
Center on 118.475, Easy 95 X-Ray Bravo.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, London Control. Expect Hanley 1 Hotel, runway 27 left. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, verify instruction. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, verify instruction. Swiss 357 Kilo, contact London Control 118.475, have a good evening.
Contact London Control 118.475, Swiss 357 Kilo, have a good evening.
Ryanair 5 for Kilo Juliet, Baxo for Lema, runway 28 left. Report ready for descent.
Bagso for Lima, runway 28 left, ready for descent, Ryanair 5 for Kilo Juliet.
Ryanair 5 for Kilo Juliet, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend to 10,000 feet, Ryanair 5 for Kilo Juliet.
East Flight 57 November Lima, turn right, heading to 55. Turn right, heading 255 East Flight 57 November Lima. London Control, Ryanair 60 Victor Hotel, flight level 367. Ryanair 60 Victor Hotel, London Control, good evening, identified, continue climb to flight level 380. Continue climb to flight level 380, Ryanair 60 Victor Hotel. East Flight 57 November Lima, contact London Control 118.475, have a good evening. Center on 118.475 East Flight 57 November Lima.
London Control, Easy 139 Echo. Good evening. Flight level 360.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, Hanley 1 Hotel, runway 27 left, descend to flight level 150. Easy 139 Echo, London Control, identified. Easy 428 Romeo, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Easy 428 Romeo.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact London Control 118.475. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact London Control 118.475.
Speedbird 70 Charlie Echo, contact Heathrow Director 119.73. Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Speedbird 70 Charlie Echo. Easy 95 X-ray Bravo, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1019er.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1019er, Easy 95 X-ray Bravo.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, London Control, radar contact. Easy 16 Delta Victor QNH1019er, expect the ILS runway 26 left with the Willow transition.
QNH1019er, expect the ILS runway 26 left with the Willow transition, Easy 16 Delta Victor.
Dynasty 081 Heavy, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Dynasty 081 Heavy.
Flyer 95 Charlie, contact London Control 118.775. Center on 118.775, Flyer 95 Charlie.
London Control, Shamrock 27 Tango, 3,400 feet.
Shamrock 27 Tango, London Control, radar contact. Flyer 221, London Control, expect Abilene for Lima, runway 28 left.
Expect Abilene for Lima, runway 28 left, Flyer 221.
Shamrock 247, London Control, expect Abilene for Lima, runway 28 left.
Expect Abilene for Lima, runway 28 left, Shamrock 247.
United 934 Heavy, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, United 934 Heavy.
Neptune 2 Delta, contact Stansted Tower 125.55.
Contact Tower 125.55, Neptune 2 Delta.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, descend to flight level 070.
London Control, Flyer 43 Yankee, flight level 190.
Flyer 43 Yankee, London Control, identified. Flyer 43 Yankee, London Control, expect Redford Tree Romeo, runway 24.
Expect Redford Tree Romeo, runway 24, Flyer for 3 Yankee.
Flyer 221, contact London Control 118.775, have a good evening.
Contact London Control 118.775, Flyer 221.
Easy 43 Delta Romeo, Bobson 9er Whiskey, runway 25. Report ready for descent.
Bobster 9er Whiskey, runway 25, ready for descent. Easy for 3 Delta Romeo.
Easy 43 Delta Romeo, descend to flight level 130.
Descent to flight level 130, easy for 3 Delta Romeo.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact Heathrow Director 119.73. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact Heathrow Director 119.73. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, London Control. Negative, Heathrow Director on 119.73.
Speedbird 76 Golf Foxtrot. Descend to 3,000 feet. QNH1018.
Descend to 3,000 feet. QNH1018. Speedbird 76 Golf Foxtrot.
Speedbird 76 Golf Foxtrot. Cleared direct Big Gin. Cross Big Gin at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 27 left.
Cleared direct Big Gin. Cross Big Gin at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 27 left. Speedbird 76 Golf Foxtrot.
Shamrock 17 Juliet. Turn left. Heading 175.
Turn left, heading 175, Shamrock 17 Juliet.
Heathrow Director, Thai 916 Heavy, flight level 0906, we have Alpha.
Cathay 037 Heavy. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705. Cathay 037 Heavy.
Thai 916 Heavy Heathrow Director. QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with a landborne transition.
QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the landborne transition. Thai 916 Heavy.
Thai 916 Heavy, cleared direct landborne. Cross landborne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 left.
Cleared direct landborne. Cross landborne at or above flight level 070. Cleared ILS runway 27 left. Thai 916 Heavy.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot Heathrow Director. QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with a Bovington transition. Negative. QNH1018. Thai 916 Heavy. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705, Thai 916 Heavy. Have a good evening.
Speedbird 70 Charlie Echo. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.705. Bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.705, Speedbird 70 Charlie Echo.
Heathrow Director, Speedbird 9 Golf, flight level 084, we have Alpha. Speedbird 9 Golf Heathrow Director, good evening. QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with a Bovington transition. QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the Bovington transition. Speedbird 9 Golf. Speedbird 9 Golf, cleared direct Bovingdon. Cross Bovingdon at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 left. Cleared direct Bovingdon, cross Bovingdon at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 left, Speedbird 9 Golf. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH1018.
Heathrow Director, United 934 Heavy, 7,100 with the numbers.
Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, cleared direct Lambourne. Cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 left.
Cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 left, Speedbird 12 Delta Tango.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, descend to 3,000 feet. United 934 Heavy Heathrow Director, QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the Ockham transition.
QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the Ockham transition, United 934 Heavy.
Heathrow Director, Speedbird 365, 2,800 feet with information Alpha. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, 6 miles from IL10, turn right. Heading 185, maintain 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 27 left. Negative. Maintain 3,000 feet. Speedbird 365 Heathrow Director, QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the Big Gin transition. QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the Big Gin transition. Speedbird 365. United 934 Heavy, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH1018.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH1018, United 934 Heavy.
Heathrow Director, Virgin 479 Heavy, 4,400 feet with the numbers.
Virgin 479 Heavy Heathrow Director, good evening. QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the Big Gin transition.
QNH1018, expect the ILS runway 27 left with the Big Gin transition, Virgin 479 Heavy.
United 934 Heavy, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, United 934 Heavy.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705. Negative. Tower on 118.705. aircraft be advised information Bravo now current, QNH1018.
Heathrow Tower, United 934 Heavy, ILS runway 27 left.
United 934 Heavy, Heathrow Tower, wind 225 at 9er, runway 27 left, cleared to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land, United 934 Heavy.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 365, ILS runway 27 left. Speedbird 365, Heathrow Tower, continue. Roger, Speedbird 365.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, ILS runway 27 left.
Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Wilco, Speedbird 12 Delta Tango.
Heathrow Tower, Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, ILS runway 27 left.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Roger, Shuttle 3 Foxtrot.
United 934 Heavy, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet.
Going round. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet, United 934 Heavy.
United 934 Heavy, contact Heathrow Director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, United 934 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Dynasty 081 Heavy, ILS runway 27 left.
Thai 916 Heavy, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet. On the go. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet. Thai 916 Heavy. Thai 916 Heavy, contact Heathrow Director 119.73, talk to you in a bit. Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Thai 916 Heavy, talk to you in a bit. Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, wind 225 at Niner, runway 27 left, cleared to land.
Runway 27 left cleared to land, Speedbird 12 Delta Tango.
Dynasty 081 Heavy, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Will call, Dynasty 081 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, go ahead. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 9 Golf, ILS runway 27 left. Speedbird 9 Golf, Heathrow Tower, continue. Wilco, Speedbird 9 Golf. Heathrow Tower Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, runway access information is unavailable. Please check the frequency for updates.
Heathrow Tower, Virgin for 79 Heavy, ILS runway 27 left.
Virgin 479 Heavy, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Roger, Virgin for 79 Heavy.
Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, exit right at November 5 Whiskey.
Exit right at November 5 Whiskey, Speedbird 12 Delta Tango.
Speedbird 365, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet. On the go. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet. Speedbird 365. Speedbird 365, contact Heathrow Director 119.73, speak soon. Contact Heathrow Director 119.73, Speedbird 365. Speedbird 9 Golf, wind 225 at Niner, runway 27 left, cleared to land. Runway 27 left, cleared to land, Speedbird 9 Golf. Heathrow Tower Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, you need to make a taxi request and check the frequency for instructions. Speedbird 9 Golf, exit right at November 5 Whiskey. Exit right at November 5 Whiskey, Speedbird 9 Golf. Dynasty 081 Heavy, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet.